back from the club with a baddie or two. She was looking in my eyes cause she wanna be my boo. All these strippers on the floor, got me tripping to the stoop. If they tryna get a bag, then they might've got the loot. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. If you flashing all the guns on your life, you a joke, you a joke. Never thought it, you never ever know. All these pressures on the shooter who be lacking in the soul. You a joke.
on the A side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on! Nexi!
Blasted by Naos, but right behind the round, Nexi does it in your face!
He can that way, but turn around alongside, takes the wreck! Walking into it, right? Get the woman!
at 2. She was looking in my eyes cause she wanna be my boo. All these strippers on the low, got me tripping in the stew. If they tryna get a bag, then they might've got the loot. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. If you flashing all the guns on your life, you a joke. You a joke, never thought it, you never ever broke. Only pressing on the shooter who be lacking in the smoke. You a joke.
on the A side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on! Next scene!
Boxed it by Naos, but right behind me around messing stuff. I think you're right.
Check it out, way, but turn around alongside. Takes the round. Walking into it, right? Get the woman!
good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome to another installment of Naos Community Night. Tonight, it will be Farlight because yesterday we had 2K, and of course, returning from the basketball court, si Chaos Black. Kasama natin siya ngayon sa Sunset City, ladies and gents, and of course, we're gonna start with the mobile division.
Yeah, mobile division of Farlight 84, and as usual, sobrang exciting ang mga mangyayari dito with the mobile division. And what's more exciting is kasama ko na naman si Joshua eh. Ay, baliktad dito pala.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Pero fresh tayo from FPC last weekend where we saw quite a few teams pop off. And of course, the reason why we have scrimmages like this is to give venue for aspiring pro teams and actual teams who are already in the FPC. Like mentioned, mga nakast ko last weekend, and tonight, they are going to be dropping into Sunset City once again. No?
Yeah, Sunset City. Pero ipaalala lang natin para sa ating mga manonood na meron tayong upcoming tournament. One of the major tournament dito sa Naos Esports. Well, Naos has just announced the Dominator VALORANT tournament with a prize pool of 101,101. Yeah, you heard me right. Na 6 digits ang magiging prize pool dito sa ating tournament na to. If you've earned or if you are an aspiring pro team or a VALORANT veteran, feel free to join. Links are in the description down below.
Yeah, and the beauty of that, of course, is the fact that it is 101 ang ating prize pool. That's a pretty big amount of money if you do end up winning. But of course, on top of that, our sponsors.
Yeah.
Siyempre naalala ko because of the number 101, Hotel 101, where you can go ahead and hashtag stay safe and stay, when you're pagpagod ka na. No? Kasi ako medyo napagod yata ako sa mga nangyari kanina.
Yeah, Hotel 101 is actually really great. They make you comfortable. They provide very good rooms, especially sa mga upcoming na event. Merong mga convention na dadating, Rev Major, in a few days now. And if you don't wanna go na napakalayo, gusto mo malapit ka lang sa SMX, well, Hotel 101, walking distance lang. Very perfect location para sa inyong comfortability at yung mga kung gusto nyo invite yung mga friends nyo.
Hashtag stay safe and hashtag stay happy kasi grabe yung capacity ng isang room ng Hotel 101. So whether it's family, friends, or kung kayong dalawa lang ng bebe mo, and go ahead and check it out, of course, at hotel101manila.com.ph. And of course, on top of that, when you want to get your Naos team jackets and jerseys, you can go ahead and check them out at Delta Sportswear. So you can order them right now so you can get that Naos drip. Just visit deltasportswear.com.ph.
Let's go. And let's go back dito sa ating ikakas na laro, Joshua. And I'm looking forward to this kung ano ba yung meta dito sa Farlight 84, especially pagdating sa mobile natin. Sobrang medyo sweaty talaga yung mga players natin. You're gonna blame na. Kanina nga naglaro ako eh. Naglaro ako sa mobile, naglaro ako sa PC. Like, okay, I'll try to prepare and everything. Before, pag naglaro ka sa gold and silver elo, sobrang chill lang nung laro mo. Parang enjoy lang. Pero sa ngayon, as we are starting, everyone is very pumped up on this upcoming games that we're gonna have.
Yes, sir. Going straight into Sunset City. It's gonna be map number 1. Tamang tingin-tingin lang muna tayo kung ano yung mga chosen locations ng ating players. And the beauty of this right now, we do have some teams that are coming in from FPC. We have AP Bren here participating in this lobby. We also have Beta Esports and Run and Gun Orange, who have actually been showing themselves once a long while, actually. I think one of the maps that happened to be very action-packed last weekend was involving Beta Esports and CX Beta right in front of us right now, Rold and Company. Medyo interesting to kasi Rold usually plays on the duck side, but right now it looks like he is determined to try something else. No? And of course, yun nga, diba? Dito tayo sa scrims wherein you want to see what you can play around with. Because last week, we saw them on the duck side, then we saw them on duck side in FPC. So, di tayo magkakagulatan kung next week on the FPC, we actually do see Rold this time on the Young.
Yeah, and this is what I love about it. You're free to do whatever you want. We are having an early scrimmage onto this matchup right now as they are trying to gathers some position right here. Farming up things, trying to get some XP. But right now, some of the players here, very low health right now.
Not looking good there. Zybel gonna be brought out. So you see out into the open. There, that's really tuloy lang yung laban.
Yeah, if you have that revive, you can always settle for this safe play early, tapos reposition ka na lang. Pero it's a win-win pa rin eh. You can go for a reposition, or you can actually win the fight and gain the early advantage against your enemy. So this is actually a good thing for both of these teams. Pero
this right now, they're both gonna be brought out easy. Close in on the very top. Xvera on the inside, no? So tamang bawi lang ng information dito si Naral and they wait for the right time. They hold everything being so many people inside of that formation nakapaglaban. Mag-isa lang siya sa
A new Reaper has arrived.
Squads already.
a lot of people down right now. Scan has been used. They know the location. They have the information. The only problem is that some of them, the utilities that they have, is not enough to sustain this battle.
Reaper has been killed.
Going on like these 4 squads still remaining, and they just keep coming back again and again, even though they've been taken down time and time again. Got NNM3 here still continuing to take the fight, and squad number 7 is closing in once more. We got Raul at the very top of Carnivale, waiting for the right time to strike, because everyone else, they are so aware of the risk of putting yourself out in the open. Here, Third now flying out in the sky to infinity and beyond. He says in now on it with working out because he gets taken down, and it's gonna be one more takedown. 3 squads left in this map right now, and oh yeah, king of the world, king of the hill here in Carnivale sees everything the eye can see.
Yeah, pretty squad right there. Trying to play aggressive, but kind of bit them in the ass. And as of right now, they really need to be careful. The squad number 3 are quite outnumbered by squad number 10. And if you ask me, I think it's the best time for squad 10 to initiate an attack.
Yeah, it's like if they're kind of bleeding, and the problem here with squad number 10, they are actually kind of separated, right? You have Oya here at the very top getting the information, which means that they're going to be aware of where the rest of RNG is, but I think more going to be brought out from Oya. There's going to be an attempt here for them to try and get one to RNG. That will be Respawner still out. Yeah, not stopped at all. We got Glenn down on 2-1 and a 2v1. He gets caught in the corner. He can't fight back.
Really can't fight back right now. Squad number 3 decided to position themselves, because squad number 4 slowly but surely trying to gain the advantage, knowing that people here are still trying to kill themselves, especially squad number 10. Now squad number 4 looking for those information. Squad number 10 on the other side, they know it. They really have to be careful right now.
Supply ship en route.
The sauce right now, the BSF not going to be able to take him down. Now, with the
careful. In spite of he has a level 2 shield here. I'm not really sure if it's the perfect fight for him to initiate.
Yeah, I think you gotta be a little careful here. Of course, Spider being all alone, teammates very low or very low on time actually. Do you need to decide now if you're gonna be trying to rat it out or going for a fight like Spider on the very top where that there is an entire team right under him, AP Brin, trying to find where those footsteps are coming from because now the zone is gonna be closing in. It's gonna be waiting for them to either move away or try and take the fight. Look at this. Right now are being run out of the springboard also to stop AP Brin from getting inside of the Spider.
Respawners disabled.
Blinded out of his mind, he's taken out, and they are out of the building. RNG taken down as AP Bren emerging victorious.
Victorious indeed as AP Bren took advantage of that battle, being the first one on the carnival, or even be the spoil of war. And right there, they have proven that they are quite strong on that first game, taking it out, starting it strong with the first momentum, getting the first victory.
Yeah, that's map number 1. Nice and quick with AP Bren, of course, one of the franchised teams in FPC right now, flexing their muscles on everyone else who is inside of the lobby. Of course, that's only 5 teams right now, so things could have gone sideways either way.
Yeah, I mean, I really love the strategy that the way that they win the fights. They are not there first, but at the same time, they created their own timing. Looking at the stats right now, they don't have the highest skills, but they have the perfect initiation on when to get there, when to attack, when to defend, and just trap out the enemy.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this, right? When you play in Battle Royale, you need 2 things, right? First of all, frags, the number of kills you have, and of course, the ability to survive for a lot longer. Because of course, when it comes to the end of the game, this is 3 maps, so no singular game will tell us the actual narrative here. It's all gonna depend on the scoreboards, which should be showing up on screen in a bit as the calculation should be coming in, right?
Yeah, and as we are waiting for the calculation of the points, let us not forget to mention our sponsor. One of my favorite sponsor right here is Merimart. Well, Merimart is a one-stop shop for all your grocery, cosmetics, and pharmaceutical needs. You can visit them at merimart.wholesale.com, and they also have the same-day delivery. And I have to remind you, Joshua, since you have moved to Cebu, remember when we are on Cebu, I was
The
like,
first
why is
place
there?
we ended up,
Yeah,
when we got here from the airport, the first thing we saw was a McDonald's and the Merrymart. Yes, I kid
it
you
is
not.
a Merimart.
All the way here in Visayas, there's still a Merrymart.
And it is perfect actually whenever you're doing your groceries. I have heard that Mart is giving free delivery if you have reached the 12,000 peso mark whenever you buy from them. So try to check them out. They are perfect. They're awesome. Mart doing everything and making things comfortable for you.
Yes, nice and easy with Merrymart, but of course, you want to also hashtag dominate with MTech, right? Be equipped with the best mouse and mousepad out there. Get yours now at mtechshop.com. And did we mention also that there is an MTech gaming chair as well? It's
Ooh.
right there, right below us, right here.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I'm
And
seeing it right now.
that's gonna be it for map number 1. We're gonna be going to a quick break as we gotta give our teams a little bit time of rest before we go to map number 2. So we're gonna see you guys in a bit.
In the club with a baddie or 2. She was looking in my eyes cause she wanna be my boo. All the strippers on the low, call me to the stew. If they're trying to get a bag, then they might've got the loot. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. If you flashing all the guns on your life, you a joke. You a joke, nobody, you never ever know. Y'all keep pressing on the shooter who be lacking in the smoke. You a joke.
side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on! Next save!
Boxed it by Naos, but right behind me around, messing something. I think you're
Check it halfway, but turn around alongside. Sets to rest. Now walking into it, right? The goal get the woman!
And welcome back, ladies and gents. Again, it's me, Joshua, here with Chaos Black. Welcome back to the Naos Farlight 84 Community Nights, and we just came from map number 1. Siyempre, we only had 5 teams, but man, those 5 teams gave us 5 whole minutes of action. Wala tayong pahinga during that entire map. I would not be surprised if we saw the same thing happen here in map number 2, because it looks like they had a little gentleman's agreement to all go in Carnival once everyone got their guns up, no?
Yeah, I was like thinking na they all have the same thought na, okay, may naglalaban, ano tayo, third party, naging fourth party, naging fifth party, and everything is happening there. Kumbaga para naghahalo ka lang ng pansit, gumaganon-ganon lang. Oh. Tapos magugulat ka, panalo ng AP Bren pagdating sa uli. That was like 5 to 7 minutes of gameplay, tapos diretso agad tayo sa break. Napakabilis. Para mas matagal pa yung break natin kaysa doon sa naging laro kanina eh.
Pero pinag-iisipan ko ngayon, no? Parang parang nagluto ng chop suey. Di mo na alam kung sino yung pinapanood mo kasi sunod-sunod yung laban. There was 3-4 teams all fighting at the same time at some point, no? And that was well, it was funny as well. No? Kasi sometimes di mo na alam kung sino yung sinespectate natin, if it's NNM or if it's Beta Esports or if it's even sa AP Bren, syempre. In fact, I think AP Bren was the only team to actually pick up a vehicle in that map.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, that's a true thing about it. Na yung AP Bren, dalawang vehicle ang dala-dala nila. 2x2 yung gamit nila. So, bale, while that fight is commencing, they were like, okay, let's look for the perfect timing. Yung squad number 10, squad number 1 was like clashing against each other. Then when they sense the perfect timing na the circle is shrinking at the same time, we have the number advantage. Let's go for a fight. And I'm not really sure kung naglaps na nga yung ano dun yung revive capsule before they even finish the fight. But all I know is that AP Bren, they got the perfect timing. They got the right fight. They won the first game. But let's see what will happen on the next one.
Sir, we're going to be taking a look at the scoreboard, of course, because after all that action, we got to take a look at who is actually on top. Because, syempre, frags matter, but also survivability matters. And we'll see who has the best balance of that. We're going to be looking at NNM3 here with 15 kills and 7 placement points. And then, of course, AP Bren, our first placers, who didn't have as many kills. Although, yun nga, no, sometimes the frags matter a little bit more. And in a lobby that's only 5 squads large, you need to be extra careful or a little bit more aggressive, because when it comes down to the comparison of scores, no, di masyadong malayo yan kung 5 lang kayo.
Yeah, that's a true thing. And as of right now, we all thought AP Bren is gonna be dominating on the scoreboard, pero yun nga, NNM3 have all the kills, just like you said. Pero let us not forget, #dominate with MTech. Well, MTech lang naman is a gaming peripheral brand which strives to equip gamers with the best gear tailored to their style, enabling them to #dominate. They've released the MTech Levi mouse and Levi mousepad. Go to mtechshop.com to get your Levi gaming peripherals now.
And of course, if you're busy like me, don't ever think about the time that you can save if you could order your groceries online. So here with Mary Mart, you can enjoy same-day delivery with Mary Mart delivery at marymartwholesale.com. So go ahead and check them out if you are someone like me who has very little time on their hands.
That is very true. And if you want to save time while you're traveling, well, you can stay safe and stay happy with Hotel 101. Make a booking today at hotel101manila.com.ph, and I guarantee you will not regret it.
And of course, for whoever doesn't like the merch, visit Delta Sportswear and order your own Naos gear right now. Yes, deltasportswear.com.ph. But never mind that. Looks like we're going to be going straight into the next map. We're going to be going straight back into Sunset City. Let's take a look at the lay of the land right now. Let's take a look at Kuya Kim, because it's time to tell the weather. Basically, Sanctuary Tower. Make it a little bit more interesting. And you know what? Additional time around, Glenn's already taken down. That's going to be an early fight happening between RNG and squad number 4 here on the edge of Carnival right now.
Yeah, squad number 4, the AP Brand, drawing the first blood, but, still have the revive capsule. There's still a lot of things can happen. And what I love about this start is that the teams didn't settle for a close range proximity fight except for these two. Squad number 3.
What is Senku cooking?
Yeah, I have the same question. It's just, I think you have like a fetish for the stairs, just staring at
Not
it.
like this. Gotta appreciate the landscape though. Now you're
Yeah.
on the outside, AP Brent. That same spot in the middle of Carnival on top of the tower. Get the information here to move towards the VSS. Does actually so much damage even from a distance. Sprayed down, now gonna come in from the Cisco. Already down, and of course, some already lost their respawners, which means they are in danger. Fade and Evil finding the spot to try and take those kills here. Spider's gonna be left on the outside, being hunted down by the rest of AP Bren as and he's not able to fight back. Oh.
Big problem right now for RM Green. If you want to fight early, it's not gonna be AP brand that you want to face, because right now look at Senku trying to roll his way out of that fight, literally.
Literally the wrecking duck ball. You know, the beauty of the wrecking duck ball actually is you're essentially turning yourself into a vehicle. So when you are using the duck side, well, you're one gigantic distraction, and at the same time, you get so much more health out of it, and just in time for him as well to get out of danger, because AP Brent seems to be very well accustomed to taking these long range fights. The problem with Senku, the problem with that side usually is actually the fact that he's such a big target.
He is a big target. I mean, it's really interesting. At the same time, I'm really happy with the update that they did to Duck side. And what he had before is the big shield, but you can still shoot the foot, which is a very big foot to shoot out of Duck side. And right now, using that role, it makes you more mobile onto the map. Try or probably help you escape on the unfortunate situation or places.
Yeah, it's an easy way to get out and also protect your teammates as well. So we're looking at a little bit more of a distributed, massive players here across the map. We're not seeing the 5 minutes action in front of there, but now Senku, having picked up a wasteland uppercut, has made himself vulnerable to being a gigantic target. Number 1 here is upside. It's just the wasteland uppercut is so slow. It makes you so much easier to fight.
And as of right now, I think they will be settling for a very slow game right now. I mean, looking at all the teams. If I'm one of the squads right here, I would try to get away from AC Brand, but at the same time, as the circle since everybody is still getting all these all the guns that they will be using on the later stage of the game.
OG is going to be very well aware. Same here, and I was like, what is he doing there? Is it like a donation or something? He went in. Oh my god, take my card. Yeah, take the XP, take the loot and everything. Later on, I'll try to come back and just give the basic infantry away, which is still right now one of the most powerful vehicle all over the map, especially the skirmish part. It's really hard to kill off someone who's riding a blazing infantry, but at the same time, it gives so much damage on a very big
big hitbox right here. So it has a bit of
Supply
problem when it
ship en
comes to the
route.
range that it has, but it's not a big problem to see whenever you try to play out the range with it.
If you're not risking your
Oh.
fight back, and when you die inside the water, you are gone. Sink down to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, poor guy indeed. Nowhere to hide. But right now, this is sad right here for the side of squad number 3. But AP Brent, as usual, coming in clutch. But RNG, Senku on the other hand, roll his way out, trying to find some better angle. But the problem is he is being attacked. On squad number 1, we have himself enemy shield. And right now, facing the enemy. The gravity but he will not survive still. He had that revive capsule but will push through and go for another one.
On the enemy team, AP Friend knows exactly where they want Silky to be. Gone. Just like that, respawn is gonna be brought once again here. And now we're only down to the last 5 squads already. AP Brent still kind of bleeding from those fights. Have the time to try it. Fight right now. Wow, number 1. This guy right now dead. The bullets now going right into AP Brent. Head.
Respawners disabled. A new Reaper has arrived.
From Jade was 2-1. AP Brent still walk away victorious and get another squad wipe in at the process.
Yeah, but they really have to be careful right now. AP Brand, they might have 4 people on them, but squad number 3 is just lurking around, waiting for them to step on the wrong foot.
Now this is the second zone already. It's a little bit more painful. This is actually HP for every AP Brent.
Supply ship en route.
To go right now. They're going the wrong direction. RNG is actually closing in on them with a lot more health.
Oh my god.
To the 4 people set up already. Spider is blinded out of his mind once more, and then like run are running out of the love. Down to the last 3 squads already.
Down to the last 3 squad. How ironic, the 3rd squad that we have just got eliminated. They think that they're setting the mouse trap, but they're the ones who got trapped, and we will be seeing them the next game because there's no more capsule anymore for them to revive now. Squad number 7 and the other squad that we have here, just chilling it out, you know, waiting for the right time, gathering some information. But at the same time, I would love to see how are they gonna synergize with this characters that they have, with the heroes that they have here. On the other hand, Team Arcana right now, it's actually they have one of the ideal position, and what's good about it is that there's still 2 shields that they can gather here before they went in and go for a fight on the next few moments.
I mean, the problem now is that the fact that Insanity is all alone actually.
Yeah.
So there's no restore gonna be coming in for his teammate. We have it to play a rat here. Right now, BD Esports on a collision course with AP Bread. You can see the guns and the cars also running right past each other like it's a new installment of Fast and the Furious here. But I don't think AP Bread.
Reaper has been killed.
Down in the hands of
dodge drop, and I was like having a big question in mind right now. You know that this heroes that the team of X-Beta is really dominating when it comes to taking position. They have a very huge crowd control, and AP Brand decided to go in full stack on the near proximity, which is not a good idea. Big problem right now, but
Supply
bigger
ship
problem
en
for the
route.
last one remaining. This is gonna be, or kind of have two members now. 2v4 situation for the rest of this fight. This could be a Hail Mary, but you know, it's better than being one. So let's see if we can pull this off.
The problem right now is that Insanity has level 4 shield where in fact he wants to have a little bit more armor on his side. Gonna wait for the right time to strike here, turn off his blade or not right to attract the
We have the color guards right now, X-Beta and Arcana. Two remaining squads. One of them still have full stack, and the other only have empty right now. And so far, Insanity.
They know
They do.
It's easy down, but he's so low that all he needed to do was flick him out of there. Beta Esports are the alphas of the lobby now here in map number 2.
Yeah, X-Beta did it once more. And so far, the synergy of their team, just perfect combination as they try to fight, especially on that scrimmage that they have to AP Brand. I think that sealed the deal for them. And Insanity, just the cherry on top of the cake. And right there, they still have a lot of kills on their hand, but at the same time, I'm still looking at AP Brand. Look at them, still have like a total of 15, if not 14 kills on their hands. So still something to watch out for. But the placement points would be huge. Later on, we will see who will come out on top before we proceed on the third game.
Yeah, the actual beauty of this now, it's kind of poetic justice now. AP Brand not being at the very top in terms of survivability,
Yep.
but they do have points for the frags here. But of course, for you guys who are watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there to get more YouTube content from Naos Esports so you don't miss our community nights. We actually have another one going on tomorrow for those Valorant fans out there. But tonight, it's all about Farlight 84. So don't forget to follow the Naos socials as well because they're everywhere. Check the description as well for the links.
Yeah, check out the links, and let us not forget our sponsors who made this event possible. Let's mention Delta Sportswear. Get your Naos team jackets, jersey at Delta. Order right now, so now you can get the Naos drip. Visit deltasportswear.com.ph.
And of course, if you want to stay in a comfortable and safe environment, go ahead and book a room in Hotel 101. All facilities are regularly sanitized and maintained, offering a safe and happy stay for you. Reserve a room right now at hotel101manila.com.ph. And that's going to be it for map number 2. Ladies and gents, we're going to go to a quick break before we go to the last map of the mobile division. But don't go away because we have more Farlight 84 action coming back right at you. See ya.
It was, again, a multi-stack on the A side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on! Next save!
Lost it by now, but right behind you around messing something. I think you're
Get to that way, but turn around the wrong side. Takes the rep. Walking into it, trying to hold it. Get the weapon!
Got back from the club with a baddie or two. She was looking in my eyes cause she wanna be my boo. All these strippers on the floor, got me tripping to the stew. If they tryna get a bag, then they might have got the loot. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. And you flashing all the guns on your live, you a joke, you a joke. Never thought it, you never ever know. All these pressing on the shooter who be lacking in the soul. You a joke.
on the A side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on! Next save!
Boxed it by Naos, but right behind me around messing stuff at your face.
He went that way, but turned around alongside. Sets direct. Walking into it, trying to hold it. Get the woman!
club with a baddie or two. She was looking in my eyes cause she wanna be my boo. All these strippers on the low, got me tripping to the stew. If they're trying to get a bag, then they might have got the loot. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. If you flashing all the guns on your live, you a joke. You a joke, never body, you never ever know. I can press it on the shooter who be lacking in the smoke. You a joke.
Alright, welcome back, ladies and gents. It's me, Joshua, here with Chaos Black, and yes, may konti coming announcement. We were not gonna be having a map number 3 because we are short on teams. So we're gonna be back with a PC division in about 30 minutes, 8:40 p.m. Dapat yan. We'll see you guys in a bit, but of course, before we go away for another break, a longer break this time around, of course, we wanna take a shout out to one of our sponsors, of course, and sponsor, syempre kung saan nanggaling yung merch na suot ko right now, no? The Naos hoodie, the nice and classic. If you don't like, or if you do like merch, of course, who doesn't? No, go ahead and visit Delta Sportswear. You got the shirt now? What?
Yeah, I do. Look at that, man.
Yeah, go ahead and order your Naos drip on
Oh,
Delta
wala.
Sportswear. Ay, nag-disappear si Chaos. Yeah, that's the classic. If I'm not mistaken, that's called the First Flight collection. Yung meron si Chaos.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm on the Naos Classic collection here, the more recent collection ng Naos merch. So yeah, that's if you want to go ahead and get your own merch, go ahead and visit deltasportswear.com.ph. But yeah, we're gonna see you guys in a bit after this longer break, because we don't have a map 3. But when we do return, it's gonna be a time for the PC division. So see you guys in a bit.
on the A side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds and pass! Hold on! Nexi!
Boxed in by Naos, but right behind the round, Messi starts getting your back.
Gets it halfway, but turns around the wrong side, sends to Red. Walking into it, trying to hold it, gets the whooping!
Got back from the club with a baddie or two. She was looking in my eyes cause she wanna be my boo. All these strippers on the low, got me tripping to the stew. If they tryna get a bag, then they might've got the loot. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. If you flashing all the guns on your life, you a joke. You a joke, never thought it, you never ever broke. All these pressures on the shooter who be lacking in the smoke. You a joke.
side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on! Next scene!
Blasted by Naos, but right behind me around messing something I think you're
Checked it out way, but turn around alongside, sends to right. Walking into it, right the whole get the woman!
club with a baddie or two. She was looking in my eyes cause she wanna be my boo. All these strippers on the low, got me tripping in the stew. If they tryna get a bag, then they might have got the loot. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. If you flashing all the guns on your live, you a joke. You a joke, never thought it, you never ever know. Only present on the shooter who be lacking in the soul. You a joke.
which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on! Next save!
Boxed it by Naos, but right behind me around Messi suggesting your
You can get to that way, but turn around around side, sets to right. Walking into it, right? Get the woman!
too. She was looking in my eyes cause she wanna be my boo. All these strippers on the low, call me to the stew. If they're trying to get a bag, then they might have got the loot. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. If you flashing all the guns on your life, you a joke. You a joke, never body, you never ever broke.
And good evening and welcome back, ladies and gents. It is me, just over here with Chaos Black once more, back from the dead, and we're gonna be going straight in to the PC division. Of course, we're gonna have 3 maps again for the other division kasi, well, bilang natin natapos yung kanina. But of course, before anything else, don't forget to go ahead and click that subscribe button down there so you guys don't miss any of the content here on the Naos Esports YouTube channel as well. And of course, yung other socials that we have, we're everywhere. Facebook, Twitch, TikTok. May TikTok tayo, di ba? Of course, Twitter. I refuse to call it X. I will call it Twitter.
Yeah, same. Sabi nila, formerly Twitter. What do you mean? Formerly
What
X.
do you mean? It's always gonna be Twitter to me.
It is going to be Twitter to us. And well, if you're watching right now and you want to join the fun, come and join us at the Naos Discord. Check the description down below. Para next week, kayo na rin yung makasama namin at hindi lang ito basta-basta Farlight. Marami pa tayong laro, NBA 2K, and many more. So make sure to check out Naos socials right now.
Yes, sir. And of course, if you are stripped for time and you're a little bit busy, then everything you need is right here at Merry Mart, your household essential store, where nothing can be merrier than Merry Mart. So of course, go ahead and visit their website, merrymartwholesale.com. And well, yun nga, no, if you're one of the people like me that doesn't have a lot of time, they also have doorstep delivery.
Yeah, it's a same-day delivery process. So, if gusto mo mag-grocery tapos nag-worry ka baka next week ko pa makuha, Merry Mart, right to your doorstep on the same day. Yeah, you know, very, very convenient. You don't have to go out. You don't get wet outside kasi sobrang lakas ng mga ulan lately. So, you be safe, you get your goods safe as well kasi alam mo naman pag maulan, yung dala mo pwede ring mabasa. But Merry Mart takes care of everything for you. Just go check them out.
Of course, if you want to #dominate the competition, all you need to do is check out MTech. You're going to be equipped with the best mouse and mousepad out there, the Levi mouse and mousepad. And of course, we also have the gaming chair. And you can check that all out on mtechshop.com.
Yeah, go check them out. And let us not forget as well, our sponsor for our next tournament is Hotel 101. Stay in a comfortable and safe environment with Hotel 101. All facilities are regularly sanitized and maintained, offering a safe and happy stay for you. Reserve a room now at hotel101.com.ph.
And of course, if you want to get the drip on just like us, excuse me. Whoa! Yeah, if you want to get the drip on, man, whew, buti na naka-hoodie ako because it's getting a little bit cold here in Cebu. But yes, if you want to get that Naos themed drip, the jackets, the jersey, go ahead and check out deltasportswear.com.ph so you can get your very own Naos drip as well.
At sa mga gusto ng Valorant action and who wants to join a tournament, kasi lately halos wala mga tournament. Well, Naos provides the major tournament coming in this coming month, which is the Naos Dominator. Naos has just announced the Dominator Valorant tournament with a prize pool of 101,101. And you heard me right, 6 digits ang prize pool natin. If you're an aspiring
Yes,
pro
sir.
team or a Valorant veteran, feel free to join. Links are in the description and in the Naos socials now.
The beauty of that, it's not just any tournament, right? Siyempre, it's gonna start out online, but if you make it all the way to the semis and the grand finals, it's gonna be on a LAN. Yes, face-to-face kayo ng kalaban nyo, pwede nyo silang turuan ng kung ano-ano man mga. When you beat them like that, no, just make it it gotta be a little bit spicy, but of course not too much. Pero syempre, that's gonna be happening in the next month. I think we're starting out with the group stages in late October. Hindi ako nagkakamali. The 3rd week of October is our group stages.
Yeah. And as we are going in, balik tayo dito sa Farlight 84 action. Punta muna tayo sa PC. Kanina, napakainit na mga naging laro natin. It's really, really hot. Even in this cold evening that we have, ramdam na ramdam ko siya. And as far as what I've heard, kanina medyo 5 lang tayo, 6 na team lang. Ngayon, we are full pack, Josh.
Yes, sir. Fully packed. Earlier we had only 5 teams. We're gonna have the full 15 teams in the lobby, so we are not gonna doubt it. We're gonna see a lot more action here in the PC division. It's gonna be happening in a bit in Sunset City, of course.
Pero I'm really interested kasi this is a scrims. I'm looking forward on more experiments. Kasi madalas pag tournament syempre doon ka sa meta picks, go on for the ultimates wherein pagdating sa later stages hindi mas malaki yung impact. Pero dito, you can actually experiment on what to choose on the heroes. You can pick Ducky side, you can pick Captain, Phantom if you want to as well. Cypher, Siano, and many more of the heroes that you want to try out. And especially, sobrang competitive pa rin nito kung titignan mo.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the teams that are in our lobby right now, we do have Naos PC, of course, gonna be there. We also have Built Different there.
Oh
Siyempre,
my gosh.
one of the more popular teams containing, of course, Worry Bear, I think it's Super MJ as well. We also have DDVO, which is Digital Devils. This is their Visayan team. Dalawa yung team ng Digital Devils eh. Yung DDVO, Visayas yan.
And at the same time, as we are having our team, actually, tinitignan ko rin kung the history that they have, even if Farlight 84 is a new game. Consider yan new game kung kumpara mo sa mga nasa top tier games na ngayon. Top tier din naman ang Farlight, pero it's grabe yung boom din talaga ng Farlight eh. Bigla siyang lumabas, tapos biglang kilala na siya ng lahat. It has a quiet start, pero right now everyone is playing it and it's really, really fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be extremely fun here. Siyempre, the beauty of Farlight 84 when it comes to battle royale game like this, no, the more important details to remember here that makes Farlight really exciting is the fact that we do have respawners. Pero
Yeah.
balikan dito, if you do die a little bit too early, then you do have a second chance. Of course, the abilities as well, no, you don't see that a lot or at all in other battle royales. Kaya napakasaya ng Farlight 84, especially for those of us who have have a penchant for the chaotic. Syempre.
Kasi it's actually interesting din eh. Before, whenever you're playing Battle Royale, it's almost all like gunplay after gunplay after gunplay. Right now, you get to experiment with the vehicle, you get to experiment with the abilities, how you're gonna combine it with the skills. And before, with the other Battle Royales, walang boat. Dito may mga gunboat. You can actually use it to kill an enemy. It does have the ammunition. It does have yung mga bagay na hindi mo nakikita before sa mga battle royale. So it's really, really exciting on how the players are going to utilize all those things. Especially we're playing on the PC, so expect a lot of more aggressive early game or even the mid game dito.
Man, I mean, not to be more surprising, no? Syempre, we have so many sweaty players on mobile. But when it comes to PC, syempre, you're opening yourself up to a lot more interesting plays that come out from the PC, especially when it comes to the 1v1s or 4v4s. We're going to be going straight into Sunset City right now. Ladies and gentlemen, ito na nga tayo. Sunset City, nice, wide, and open. We do have Maniacs starting off in the northeast. And Built Different, I think ito na yata yung bahay talaga nila, no? Kasi in FPC, Built Different do like going into Tin Man.
And as we are seeing right now, a lot of them are actually ganging up on the Tin Man flags. I mean, you get to choose the gun that you want. There's a lot of loot. And at the same time, the rotations and the possibilities is actually really, really wide. And looking at the map right now, look at the team or the squad number 1. They're pretty much spread out.
Yeah, the usual spot of NCG is Nova Planetarium and Nova Annex. So I think they're doing something out of the Stratbook as well. Meanwhile, this is our home team. So, for the count as well as everyone's trying to team up right now. Fight no help right now. Jing closing. W gaming it is, but they're not gonna stop anytime soon.
No, they are not gonna stop, man. And looking at them right now, this squad number 13. After a few kills, go in for more. No, not much of a healing happening. Only gunfire on both sides. And squad number 10 really have to be careful though. Squad 13 pretty much have the control onto this area. And what will they do next? Squad 10 prefer to go for a rotate rather than a fight. Right now, another man down. Squad 11 pretty strong on this one.
Yep. We have Modern trying to find some kind of space. They're a little bit separated at the moment, so it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. For them to get kind of real estate that they want to. First, just on the outside of Bat Cave, we also have X Fatal on the other side. The Pace has the perfect marriage of long range and short range here with the Defender and the White Dwarf, so what else very where we know that the Witches is right here on the other side of the vehicle. That little bit is here. On forward as they are trying to move it out of the way.
And right now, I'm expecting a lot of rotations coming in, especially on squad 11. Taking here onto the team man. But right now, seems like there would be some sort of collision anytime soon. 11 and squad number 10 is in a very close proximity. I'm just a bit worried about squad number 10. They are outnumbered right now, or he is outnumbered, being alone by himself on his side.
Mantas trying to find the shot on the distance, shot out from all kinds of angles right now. The rest of the night here on the inside, people are down. Farmers being spoken of because one secure shot will be here now. Here comes the erosion. Mantas being spotted on the inside of the divulge here. Knights barely staying alive and Mantas being forced out of position as well.
The information being gathered by the young here is pretty huge. Even with the vision erosion, they know pretty much what's happening inside. This cabin that they are staying in will not save them. All the loot going here on the side of squad number 12 now. Ooh, Jesus will be going down. The team of Maniac with Benny leading the charge with his White Dwarf is quite dangerous, and right now he wants more blood and he will take more, and this few gunshots will land onto the face of the enemy. Now Benny and Peanut teaming it up, sagging on the enemy.
Tracking's way too good for the hands of Maniac, man. Up close and personal it was, and they were still able to take those shots. Meanwhile, elsewhere on the map now, to work this out. Yeah, built different here, struggling to try and stay alive. Trying to run out, moving down. Maggie, he's barely alive, gets shot down in a flick of an eye right now. Jing on the outside. I don't know what the plan is for DDPO, but it looks like
Supply ship en route.
The ult into Maggie sometimes kind of give you the disadvantage. Whenever you try to dash and you become very hyperactive on the skills that you have, sometimes it makes really hard enemy. It's pretty much like he have like 50% health against that Sunil earlier, but you know, my man, that bullet didn't land on the Sunil, and Sunil just finished him off.
Yeah, that's the problem here with the Maggie. If you're not careful with your movement, sometimes your tracking is not going to be able to follow through, and that becomes one of the more problematic. Keep up.
Mm-hmm. So looking at it right now, squad number 5 trying to sneak on this northern
the red
part of the map. Yeah, the red zone is here, but on the outside or on the other side, way other side, squad number 3 and squad number 4, the NAO SPC Crossbang just for the Naos Farlight.
No, crossback down.
Oh, the hell?
Right now down to only
A new Reaper has arrived.
same time. No, it's not gonna be enough. But here it comes back up the top of the road.
Reaper has been killed.
As well. The dregs have always left of his health now. The rest of now is gonna have to struggle to try and find their falling comrade here. Fury on the outside is very aware that their opponent's just on the other side. I don't know what the idea is for the now.
A new Reaper has arrived.
And as you can see earlier, when you're found alone in a 1v4, there's not much you can do.
Yeah, they're trying to pick up the pieces, but so far
Respawners
it seems like the
disabled.
pieces just makes the bleeding worse.
Reaper has been killed.
A lot of them is just spread out, and I don't think it's benefiting them so much, knowing that one member of them is on the ground. Anytime soon, the time might dissipate for him to get a revive.
On all sides, different. Opening it up on the long range tool, trying to find the shot.
Supply ship en route.
On the other side of the mountain, the canyon now gonna be brought out. The EMP starts it up, and now BDF. You find it here with the wasteland overcrap. The arc will be in on the A2. It's now the EMP right now sprayed down. Being out of nowhere feels different. Take him down, and we're down to the last 12 squads.
Last 12 squads, 3 of the squads earlier just got finished off midway to this game, but Yang will be falling down. Team of squad number 9, Matt Zedzimon leading the charge with 4 kills on his hand. The Cypher with a White Dwarf and a Thunder is just so dangerous. Yeah, he does.
Oh boy, and the 70 really is not going to be able to fight back because they're all of the utility being brought out. They're pulled in 2 different directions with the absolute gravity and the EMP right now. It's going to be a full-on squad wipe, and now we're down to the last 10. But Modern, they're still bloodthirsty. They want to look for more frags, more people to take down across the map.
Yeah. So squad number 1 have to be really careful. They're in the middle of everyone. Not much of a cover that they have here. Lucky for them, the enemy is, not in the proximity for them to be taken down. Though, as far as we are seeing right now, the package is here. They have gathered it. They have a bit of a tooth right now onto this fight. But so far, they really have to establish their position as they rotate. Because some squads right now have a very strong hold on where they are here on this map.
Yeah. It's a question of whether or not you have the tactical advantage, right? If you have the height or if you have the shelter here, I mean, KYA also gonna be in a really good spot because they have all the shelter between them and Modern. If you show your face a little bit too early, you're gonna be shot at by the defenders from a really long distance. And now it looks like they are determined to keep trying to find those fights here. Maniac on the other side, where that knight is gonna be closing in. Trying to find the shots on the other side, not going to be able to connect just yet. But Benny, the problem with having done that is now you've exposed your position to your opponents, and you are still currently all alone. The rest of Maniac on the other side of the hill.
Yeah, and pretty much some of the enemies, some of the squad as well, actually is giving out some information, not just the one they are shooting from. And right now, let's wait for the next one here. Squad number 6, one of them is down. They are trying to fight, but there's just so much advantage here onto their opponent.
Yeah, it's so good, so well done here because just as the absolute gravity was popped, of course, his shield
Whoa.
is going to be drained as everything's going to be coming in. Mando taken down as well. We're down to the last 6 and it's not stopping anytime soon because the EMP is being brought out. DDVO, very aware that Modern's right here. Everyone's still reset.
Oh
Very
my
little
God.
health and very little shield as well. Now going to be in the face of
Oh.
Jing. Still able to take him down, point blank range. Not gonna be a very good fight for them because DDVO walk away victorious once more. Another squad wipe in their hands here on the other side though. Maniac in the middle of a crossfire because you have all the vehicles here. The EMP being brought out. Thermal able to take these shots while he's flying around back and forth. Now but be different.
Ooh.
Feel different are now destroyed.
They are destroyed. They are now gone looted. 4 more squad remaining. And the earlier fight that we have, I have noticed that the Cypher on that team really really is good on that SMG, the Uzi that he has. You know, you have the pace wherein you can run away on that enemy. You only have 30% health. The enemy have like a 50% armor with a full health, but still, he manages to outgun him on that situation, which is quite impressive, to be honest.
That's the problem here when you take those kinds of fights, man. You need to be ready for anything because you don't know what kind of utilities they have. Now as PC here, have the high ground, playing in like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Knows
Ooh.
that me is in a bad spot, but here comes the Divolts. They know exactly where they are. Smoke's now going to be brought out to get them to be able to reposition because Maniac is trying to find a way out. EMP being brought out as well. No jetpacks now for them as now it's trying to close in, but Maniac have totally run out of the way. Problem now is they've given away the vehicles and now PC have the perfect way of closing that distance. They have to find a way out. They have to find a way to take this fight, but it's not going to be able to end anytime
Ooh.
soon. Yuri still leading the charge because Maniac not willing to take those fights. Now here comes the blinding light and as well as the usage of the vision erosion. Maniac are getting the better of Naos PC little by little. And now Knight also, it's a 3-way fight here just on the outside of the vehicles and the utility. Knight being taken down one by one as Maniac. I don't know how they're doing this, but they're able to isolate these fights. They're able to make it so much worse for Knight. And here we're down to the last 3 squads already. But now from a distance, they know that Maniac is still bleeding. They're gonna be trying to close in that distance as Maniac's gonna try and disengage. It looks like Aim, true to his name, trying to find the shots here from a distance.
my God.
From the top, from the sky. It's not gonna connect anytime soon, but Maniac, I think they're trying to quiet down and set a trap.
Yeah, and looking at it right now, they are pretty much ganged up and stacked on the one side of this map. They really have to be careful, especially the squad number 12, as they duel it out on the last minute of this game.
I gotta be very careful now because they're gonna close this ring. You have to be very, very close because right now, if you're not in the right spot and you're gonna be caught between a rock and a hard place. Aim scanned out and now out of armor, has to back off because everyone is closing in. Cosbang as well, narrowly found behind, who is also dropped down into the ground. That's Maniac getting Naos PC team out of the running, and now it's down to the last 2.
Last 2 here on the map. The team of Maniac, the squad of Maniac, is actually quite impressive as they divide and conquered that fight. They are actually fighting Naos PC first. Then the team of Knight went for a third party, and at the end of the day, they're the one who survived, and the Knight is the first one who got eliminated on the 3-way fight on the side of that cliff.
Yeah, so now we got DDVO versus Maniac here. And DDVO have chosen their house, they've chosen their bunker. Maniac trying to find information on the outside, trying to find a way to get these drops as well. If they can get Mom's spaghetti out of the fridge, it's gonna be one hell of an advantage because they're gonna have perfect kind of shields here. But look at this, we are going straight into the fight. Hillary G finds U10 on the other side here. No armor for him as DDVO is taking shots here and there to make them use all their shield restoration devices, make them use their medkits, so that when it comes down to it, when the fight finally happens, they will not have a chance to heal up. It looks like U10 has firepower to fight back here with a Wasteland hovercraft. There, the Divulge has been used. Maniac since they're so far apart, there's not much information they can collect, but it looks like they're going to be starting it off. Benny coming in from behind on the side. Mark, blinding Mark here being brought out. There goes G-Boy. Where that Benny's now going to be coming in from the stairs. DVO have to back off because Maniac has all the space available. Anything you could ask for right now here on the other side. EMP being brought out. Benny alone inside of the building, barely staying alive here because everything, the shots, the bullets, the utility as well coming in from all directions. Now U10 trying to take the shot onto Cram TV. Gets rid of all his armor and the rest of the teams right now. Running out of time, running out of space. It's about to get much more intense.
It is about to get more intense as the map and the circle slowly shrinking. Not much of a space for the both of the squad. Squad number 13 versus squad number 12. Will the Maniac be able to eliminate with the much momentum that they have here?
Oh, good G-Boy. Spot here on top of the stairs. If anyone from Maniac shows their face, then they are gonna be goners. So that means that they just don't have the high ground right now. They need to make sure that they have just enough cover to be able to move forward. Need to find the best tactical advantage here across the map right now because they're running out of space, they're running out of time. 30 seconds being left on the clock. DDVO, since Maniac know exactly where they are, they need to regroup, they need to reposition so that Maniac doesn't know what's coming.
Yeah. And so far, if I were the team of DDVD, you would want to be really happy with what you have here, but the scan here by the Young, giving so much information, knowing where the team of Maniac, every single member of them, the information has been gathered. But what will DDVD do here?
I don't know, but it looks like they are going to be trying and stay alive here because their voice has been used out. The EMP committed as well on the other side. I don't think they're aware that Jing is going to try and come in from the side. Everyone's so low here. DDVO. Maniac stuck in a corner, getting sprayed down from the outside. It's a full-on gunfight. It's feeling like a shooting gallery right now on the outside. Benny barely alive here with the incendiary grenade being brought up, and he gets taken down by the fire. He's fired. The Jays are on fire, man, and Maniac comes out on top.
They did come out on top, taking on the momentum from the mid-fight to the late game fight. Benny, Peanut, U10, and their final teammate, Kermil, leading the charge all by themselves. And so far, looking so good. They didn't play very safe on this game, but they took advantage of the aggression that they have all throughout and carried it out with what they have. Look at this. First place on the placement, but still they managed to get much of a hefty kills all throughout this first game.
They got 25 frags here in game number 1. Maniac being true to their name here, looking to be top of the lobby. But of course, that's going to be map number 1. Not going to forget that it can easily be turned around in the next couple of maps as well. Of course, we do have some of the teams who do have quite a few frags up there, which could help them out in map number 2 if we were to move forward. But that's going to be it for map number 1. Gonna go to a quick break in a bit, but before that, of course, we want to acknowledge our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, MTech, wherein you can hashtag dominate the competition with the best peripherals out there.
Yeah, and one more of our sponsors. We have the Delta Sportswear. Who doesn't like merch? Who doesn't like t-shirt? Or even the jacket that Joshua we have right now. Visit Delta Sportswear and order now your own Naos gear.
Yep, and that's going to be real quick coming out of map number 1. We do have more action coming right by. But before that, we're going to take a quick break. So we're going to see you guys in a short while.
a two. She was looking in my eyes cause she wanna be my boo. All these strippers on the low, got me tripping in the stew. If they tryna get a bag, then they might've got the loot. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. If you flashing all the guns on your live, you a joke, you a joke. Never thought it, you never ever know. Only person on the shooter who be lacking in the soul. You a joke.
What happened to my camera?
What happened to Joshua?
We are back, yes, ladies and gents. My face is over. Wait, never, okay, it's back. Never mind. It's me, just here back with Chaos Black. We're gonna be going straight into map number PC division, and my camera has glitched again. I don't know what's going on, but hey, we'll be moving on with our lives, and we're gonna move on to map number 2, wherein we're gonna see whether or not these people are gonna be able to adjust to what happened in the first map as well.
Yeah, very chaotic gameplay that happened earlier, by the way. A lot of third parties happening, but you know, all I know is that the top one team earlier just managed to control all those aggression that they have and use it to their advantage. But let's see what's gonna happen next on this upcoming match that we're gonna have. But let us not forget one of our sponsors who made this event possible, Merimart. Well, never have to skip grocery time again. Your list at your doorstep with Merimart Delivery. Go to merimartwholesale.com now.
Yes, nice and quick for Merimart orders. But you know what else is quick? The capsules, because we're going to be going straight in to map number 2. Let's take a look what the weather is like in Sunset City.
Everybody is trying to spread it out. Sanctuary Tower for squad number 12, which is the Maniac, the one who got the top spot earlier, not just the placement, but also hefty number of kills under their belt. Squad number 1, on the other hand, the Modern, still the same strategy. Very spread out. Some of them are on the Nova planet. Some of them are trying to gather out some information and some loot on the southern part of this map.
Here is, it's a little bit different. There as well. You need to be very careful about who you want to approach first. Arrow.
Ooh.
FLN 84. He's gone already. And then the shot already.
Oh my gosh.
Already means we already have one.
Mm-hmm. Though right now, looking at them, Knots managed to get one for their squad, but they really have to be careful. They're pretty much spread out in your dream, alone by himself. I mean, that's what you need in order to gather so much and utilize much of the loots here on this part of the map. But on the other hand, they really have to be careful. Close proximity to them are two of the other squad. Oh, they tried to bump out to each other, but managed to just stay alive and be healthy just for the moment.
You gotta be very careful, of course, because
Mm-hmm.
when you lose the initial respawners, that means that you're opening yourself up to much, much more violence. And in this stage of the game, which is way too early, sometimes you want to have a little bit of a gentleman's agreement not to take the fights just yet, but looks like some shots are landing on the other side. Knight aware of the location of 2NAN. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a struggle here. Knights have to be very careful about which direction they want to travel next, because here with the flamethrower, they decide to go over towards the pier. 2NAN on the other side. Meanwhile, in Nova Planetarium, a little bit of a stalemate we got here. Basic.
Mhm.
Already on the other side, the EMP landing as well. Psycho jumping right into the fray, as well as the rest of Night is trying to pick up the pieces, because 2NAN is getting shot at one by one. Looks like the squad wipe's about to happen, because all that is left, Mr. Ulilith all alone trying to get out of the way. The movement might just be enough to get him away to safety right here. But because of all that noise, Knight have opened themselves up. FLN4 know where they are, and so does Mantas. And now, maybe a drop down Ulilith already. Rest of 2NAN in the middle of a relocation, moving towards Sanctuary Tower. Unbeknownst to them, though, there's an entire squad waiting with arms wide open. But here it comes, Knight. Now in the middle of a power struggle here on the pier. Yelenade and Madeline on the other side, choosing to choose the path of stealth.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually the last choice that you're gonna have here. 4 people or an entire squad coming for your team, not knowing that you are there. So the last hope you're gonna have is, at least stay alive, or else you got found, which is right now, that's the situation, as FLNE just eliminates him. Knight, Madeline, I don't know, he still have the respawner on his hand, but it seems like the Knight team is having a hard time early in this match. Oh my god.
No, here comes the flamethrower. He was not ready for it, man. He got burned from behind, just like the brand. Now Mantas taking up the space on the inside of the building, aware that there may be some stragglers on the outside. This is 5 squads in range. There goes Maniac starting off the fight on RG. Mantas knows what's going on, so they're gonna be backing off here. Wait for the right time to strike, because on the other side you also have a fight between Built Different. Mac the Demon down for the count, and FLN4 as well. Barely alive.
You're barely alive indeed. And so far,
No.
Maniac do have some information here, trying to share it. It seems like FLN4 would be saying goodbye onto this second game, as 13 squad would be the last one remaining here. This is something that's really dangerous on this Blazing Infantry. It's not just a close range proximity hit when you have it. You also have that long range, even if it's just a 1-by-1 shot. If it's someone inside a cabin like that, it's a sure hit. Just like what happened for FLN4.
You gotta be real careful. The Maniac here, U10 on the outside with Springboard.
Ooh.
Knows that one of the members of Mantis is inside. Here comes the Incendiary as well. U10 knows that his life is in danger, because the rest of Mantis are on the other side. Maniac have to regroup, have to reposition, because when the fight comes to them, they were not going to be able to fight back. Ragnar getting out of danger just as the hammer drops. Now with the EMP. Don't know what's going on here, because Mantis bring out the absolute gravity. Try to go in and spray down the beam from 6-9. Gets them down, but on the outside as well, Mantas and Maniac continuing to go at it. Back and forth it is here with the EMP and the absolute gravity, and now they're falling one after the other. just inside of the building. They gotta put their hands up because they're surrounded. Now Jolo and the rest of Mantas get in with a squad wipe, but it looks like they're not gonna be stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, they won't, because right now the Mantas wants to take advantage with this lack of health on the other hand. But right now, they gather some armor here. Ragnar, Mantas on the other hand, still have that information, trying to play that long-range game with a defender. They still have that white dwarf, but decided to play along on the enemy, who is just wide open. The movement by Mantas is just pretty hard to hit, but try to escape with this one. The health is in danger. The circle didn't much hurt, but this is actually quite a problem right now if you're looking for that safe space.
Yeah, that's a big problem because now the zones have closed into the second now. That's gonna be 3 HP per tick, and now the problem is
Oh
they're not
my
gonna be able to
God.
get out of here. But the shot from Jolo drops down. One of his opponents here gets them free for a few seconds to get themselves to be able to rotate away. Now with the zone taking away at their health, they have to be very careful at which direction they're gonna go. Meanwhile, in Carnivale here, Bang alone on the edge with the rest of Modern, trying to hunt him down. I don't think they're aware of his location here, but it seems that the playstyle for Naos is actually to just go ahead and get as much loot as possible before going into the fights. Now here comes Tupac and Leah, where that their comrade is in trouble, trying to find the view on the outside. Now they're not going to be willing to make that much noise here because Bang finds his way across Carnivale, getting closer to his teammates, but as he tries to take that shot, they alert him towards their location. And here comes the blinding mark as well. Now PC reunite just in time for Bang to take that fight.
Yeah, and it's a perfect initiation for them. Even if one of their members fell down, they still have the number for them to actually defend that revive just coming in. But this is actually quite dangerous position for Import right now. 4 players, 4 members of Naos PC lurking in, but Import is quite lucky. Naos PC is not trying to find people inside that building, and it seems like Import is gonna be staying alive for a bit, but this is a dangerous position to be in.
They didn't see him.
They didn't see him. It seems like they didn't, but you know, Import trying to survive with his life, and I think he's going for that revive, but the only problem is that the zone actually hurt.
Yeah, it gets to a point where it's way too painful and you can barely stay alive on the inside, even while healing yourself. And we both know that there's only a limited number of slots for your medkits. If I'm not mistaken, it's only 6. Now, on the other side here towards the south, just outside of Sunflower Shopping Mall, DDVO getting a lay of the land as 1MWT trying to take some shots at DR1M right now. It's a question of, it's a game of Team Fortress here, because they're trying to shoot from a distance. DDVO trying to circle around, try to flank across their opponents here. But Carl just too good on the tracking, doing so much damage as DDVO is trying to get out of the way. 1MWT are very keen on doing damage here to DDVO, and they're not going to be able to stop anytime soon. Already one barely alive, now standing, and they get away just in time. Now 1MWT, they choose to go across the bridge to try and catch their prey, but DR1M are standing on the other side. Here comes G-Boy. Shots coming in. Carl down already. Just get out of there because the armor is only going to last so long.
Yeah, and the long range advantage is on the side of squad number 13 right now. Even with just a level 2 scope right there, they are actually just hitting their shots there. I mean, especially on the other side that they're just hiding behind that tree. This is quite hard for them to deal with right now. Ooh, another finisher onto the squad of DDVD. They have a better vision here. They have all the gun set that they need. But so far, can they finish off the remaining squads that trying to fight off for this number 1 spot on this map? Ooh.
Jing! Great shot here as he tried to get the tracking off of 1MWT, moving them out of the way behind that pillar. Here comes the EMP as well, and they do get a squad wipe. We're down to the last 8 squads, but now that DDVO have taken down the enemy team, DR1M are made aware of their presence.
Yeah, and as of right now, DDVO have given up so much information for them to escape with this without fighting. The only problem is that slowly but surely, some of the squads are nearing the end point of this circle. And there will be so much of
Oh,
a
boy.
collision as squad number 8 and 14 trying to finish off each other. Squad 14 is no more as Naos PC trying to play as the spoiler.
Having used the EMP and the absolute gravity already built different are now made known that they are going to be in danger. Here comes Modern with the EMP trying to clean up what is left of Naos PC on the other side. Absolute gravity being brought out as well. Look at this Cosbang taken
Ooh.
down. Naos PC gets wiped out and we're down to the last 5.
Yeah, they will not be seen right now on the face of the earth as the Sunset City will be saying goodbye to Naos PC. But on the other part of the map, Collapse actually just doing his own job, trying to fight off the enemy. Oh, let's see what happens next here as the team of Modern. Actually, quite impressive as well that they are playing always at the top 1 to 3 part of the map, but so much of that right now as 3 squads collide on this part of the map.
Gotta be real careful here about who's gonna be able to stay alive the longest, because now it's a question of target choice. Whether or not you know who you're gonna be taking on, because right now it's gonna be a sandwich. Modern here in the middle of DR1M as well. Find the most advantageous spot, and Darwin gonna be caught in corner here. Modern so bad in the positioning here. They need to find the way out because it doesn't matter which way they go, they're gonna be putting themselves in danger. But look at this. The gunboat trick might actually work out for Gabbins. Hides in plain sight right now, waiting for somebody to walk on by. Got squad 8, 1, and 3. Mantas versus Modern now in close proximity. The zone closing up as well. It's gonna force them out of their comfort zone sometime soon. And look at Faced, choosing to be the scout of his team, moving forward and back. Here with the defender and the white dwarf as well. You need to know when to take that shot and whether or not it's gonna be good. But here, Gabbins, the gunboat.
Yeah. Though so far, looking at the map right now, the only problem that squad number 1 will be facing here is that it's so congested. This part of this entrance going onto the circle, the squad number 1 really have to go around, or else they have to fight off squad number 3, gatekeeping this part of the entrance. And one of the biggest problem right now is that the circle really itch. It's a big problem when you don't have so much of a health pack right here. On the other hand, squad number 8 and squad number 13 knows what's up. They're playing safe in the middle or close proximity on this circle, waiting for some of the enemies step on the wrong foot or even take advantage of the mistakes that they have.
Well, now here comes Mantas in the middle of a crossfire by Modern. Here it comes, not going to be able to fight back. Nice and quick. The wipe from the EMP coming in as a great advantage. Here comes Ragnar trying to avenge his fallen comrade, and FaZe is going to fall though. Looks like it's going to be, they're going to be falling one by one. There comes only 2 people left in the 3rd squad of our lobby. Mantas still bleeding, and they can't afford to take a fight anytime soon because look at this. With this being so late in the game, the zone hurts so much. Here comes the DVO on the inside. EMP being brought out by Jing and the Divulge as well. Not going to be able to find too much information just yet.
Yeah. Earlier, squad number 1 is the one who's in danger, but right now, seems like it has flipped the switch as squad number 8 and squad number 13 trying to fight off for this position. The only problem is that every single member of squad number 13 have been scanned out here. How will they survive this?
How do they, man? Now here comes the absolute gravity on the outside and the burn to the shield coming in. Huge Hillary forced out of the way as DR1 and we're going to be invading their house. It's going to be a full-on raid here on the warehouse. Rookie on the outside just as the rotation comes in for DDVO as they're trying to take them down one by one. Gram TV in the crosshairs of DR1M taken down, and that's gonna be one more. It's all now gonna fall onto the last player for DR1M. 1v4 now turning into a 3v4 here as squad number 3 just on the outside of the zone, Mantas have to be very careful about how they approach this because they are outnumbered 2-1.
Yeah, the good thing about that they right now is they know where the opponent is. That's the best thing right now that the Mantas have. The only just like you said, the only problem is that it's a 2v4 situation. Now, how do you manage it? Will you go for a divide and conquer? Will you go
Oh
for a
boy.
1v2 each? But the thing is that this could be an outgunned players right here. Not much of their gun would be good for a long range battle. So it's quite interesting. What will they do next?
Yeah, and it looks like they're gonna be keen to take this fight. Here it comes, hologram guide as well as the push. Ragnar on the inside of the
Oh,
window.
no.
Only VJJ, the movement's so good. He finds a way out. The R1M trying to find the Mantas. Have found a way to get outside, but now one is down. It's gonna be a 1v4 now. R1M just hunting down their food, playing in the
Oh,
kitchen because
no.
Revyard is all alone. He doesn't know how to get out, just playing on the outside. EMP being brought out, spray down from him. Rookie barely alive, but he's running out of space, running out of time, and DR1M come out on top.
Yeah, they are the kings of the game too right now was DR1M. With all of their members, they try to stay away from most of the early fights, and right now it actually paid off as the mid game and the late game conquerors comes alive on this second game that we have, and right now DR1M puts one on the board.
Yeah, good for them. Being top one and actually having actually more than 10 frags is a significant improvement over the first map for them. So that's going to help us out or help them out in terms of the scoreboard. But of course, following closely behind, we got Mantas and DDVO, which when you think about it, they kind of lost a little bit on a technicality, right? They got the frags, but they were just not making the right tactical decisions, and that ended up with them having been taken down a little bit too early.
Yeah. And actually it's quite interesting who will come out on top after this two battles, because the third game would be coming out soon. But let us not forget our sponsors who made this event possible. Delta Sportswear. Who doesn't like merch? Visit Delta Sportswear and order your own Naos gear right now.
And if you have inconsistent aim or if you feel like you can't find the perfect grip, well, MTech has you covered with the MTech Levi. So go ahead and hashtag dominate the competition with MTech. More information can be found at mtechshop.com.
Yeah, but so much for the second game. We will be back after just a short break to bring you more Farlight action onto our game tree.
See ya.
On the A side, which looked good for Oasis, but a couple of seconds have passed. Hold on, Nexi!
Boxed it by Naos, but right behind the ground, Messi starts getting your face.
He can get to that way, but turns around the wrong side, sends to Rim. Walking into it, right? Get the whooping!
club with a baddie or two. She was looking in my eyes cause she wanna be my boo. All these strippers on the low, got me tripping in the stew. If they tryna get a bag, then they might have got the loot. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. If you flashing all the guns on your live, you a joke, you a joke. Never thought it, you never ever know. Only present on the shooter who be lacking in the soul. You a joke.
And we're back. Yes. After an action-packed map number 2, we're gonna go straight into map number 3 in a bit. But of course, before that, we want to thank our sponsors. To those of you out there, or rather, who want to find somewhere to stay safe and stay happy, go ahead and book your room here at Hotel 101. You can make a booking today, nice and easy, at hotel101manila.com.ph.
And hey guys, don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. We saw that about 24% of our viewers are subscribed. Only that. Kung titignan mo, that's 1/5 only of the viewers. That's very low. So, feel free to subscribe on us. It's just libre lang naman yon, and it's one way of supporting Naos Esports.
Yes, of course, and you won't get to miss any kind of content, whether it's videos, long form, short form, or some content regarding our esports teams. Of course, Farlight, VALORANT, and of course the 2K team as well, who were also recently announced. If you want to keep track of the happenings here at Naos, go ahead and hit that little bell button down there in that direction. Yes.
Yeah. Yan pala. Yan, tama. And if you're watching right now and you want to join the fun, come and join Naos Discord. Check the description below for the link. And soon enough, baka kayo na rin maglalaro sa ating Naos Community Nights.
Yes, sir. We're gonna keep going like that. The action don't stop on the weekdays, but it looks like we're gonna be going straight in to Sunset City because we're going with the capsules having been released once more. Looking at this, it looks like the VO and Knights are going to try and have a little power struggle in Sunflower Shopping Mall early.
And I think it's a bit of an affair right now for the squad number 2 and squad number 3. It's again the DDVO and the team of Knight And it seems like there's a bit of a problem on the squad number 1 as we are seeing right now. Oh my god! I didn't knew that would hit as Lucinda
Good
on the
lord.
team Mantis. You
No,
know
the
that?
beauty of a Lucinda when you're using a shotgun is actually it's so powerful because your Lucinda has a faster reload time and the fire rate on a shotgun, but it's not gonna save you when you're in a 2v1 like that. So you gotta be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, you really have because you know the skills and the passive stats that you're gonna have won't matter if you cannot land your shots. So make sure to land your shots right here. And as we are seeing right now on the carnival, as expected, everybody wants a bit of blood here.
Yep. Gonna start on early with 11 squads still on the map. Demise looking to find who else is here, and they actually don't walk right on, right past the one enemy who is just below them here. Because six Mantas are very aware, but Notorious on the outside, Mantas getting shot at from a long range as they are kind of scattered here over Carnival. Need to be very careful how they approach this fight.
Yeah, they really do because earlier, Mantas have an history of crumbling between the fights. You know, under the pressure,
Uh-oh.
they are having a problem. Just like that, Mantas fall down
Oh my god!
after that chase onto the side of squad number 15.
Yeah, having dropped one of them, Mantis
Oh,
struggling to stay alive. Ragnar having just come back from life is being hunted down by Tagashi and the rest of Notorious. Be a little bit of a setback if you do want to take that fight. Of course, Demise very well alive and very well aware of the power that they hold. Gonna be continuing to go on for the loot, and on the other side, Maniac gonna be able to find Tunan out of position here, forcing them into their respawners once more.
yep. And right now, seems like squad number 12, after they finish their business, try to go for a rotate, but still have a big problem. Squad number 10 is just right behind them. I think they're just gonna be settling here as they gather some of the XP. It's really important to get all those XP on the road to the mid game or the mid side of this game because those XP on the shield will give you that extra power, extra durability when it comes to a lot of fights. It's just like a layer of your health.
Yeah, I gotta be very careful. See, if you don't have that kind of shield, then you're gonna be in trouble. Here comes G-Boy with the usage of the EMP, deactivating the movement for Bunko. He's gonna fall down. The rest of the EDVO following up on the fight elsewhere. Not gonna be much of a story to tell because it happened in just a couple of seconds.
And right now, squad number 13, the famous DDVO that we have been seeing earlier. If there's something about DDVO that's really consistent, it's just that they have the placement onto top 1 to 3 as always. They try to get that top spot, but you know, they have a big problem on trying to finish off onto the later stages of the game. But you know, squad number 10 and squad number 8 right now trying to go for that settle. But squad number 15, it's like there's no luck for them as squad number 1, the Modern, will be finishing them off. Still, 10 squads remaining on this game.
Nice and clean from Modern. Of course, when you see a Modern problem, you have to come out with a Modern solution, if you will. Of course, now the problem for them is whether or not they're going to be able to hold off here because squad number 15 is going to yeet out of there, meaning they have claimed their birthright. They've claimed their land elsewhere on the map, though, X-Fatal, where that they are in danger because FLN4 is just on the other side. Butcher, if he's not careful about how he gets out of here, then it's going to be very dangerous if you walk out in to the open. Here it comes, G-Boy taking down one more of the members from Knights. Don't know how he does this, but the mechanics on this guy is insane. Especially now he's gonna be on the side for the movement. Not gonna be enough. Walks right into it because he was stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, not an ideal position to be in. But right now, squad number 11, X-Fatal. We've seen some of their action on the first game, but you know, second game they've been really quiet. Not much noticeable with their performance right there. But you know, we know that X-Fatal is just not gonna give up here. as they are trying to go for a
Oh
wraparound
my
with squad
God.
number 10 and squad number 8. This is a
Opening
chaos.
Yeah, total chaos here with Tunan circling outside of F1 MWT. The shotgun's not going to be connecting here, but the EMP being brought out as well to deactivate the movement and the abilities here for Tunan. Getting sprayed down from 1 MWT, and it's going to be happening so fast. You have Yeyang quickly being the only person left as he's being hunted down by Carl and company. It's going to be a full-on squad wipe from 1 MWT. It's nice and clean. We're down to the last 9 squads now.
This game is commencing really, really fast as compared to the last two that we have.
Oh
The
my
gravity,
God.
which is too much to handle. They cannot destroy it because it's on the other side of that wall. Remember, guys, there's no wall bang here, but the revive on that capsule coming in, the heal coming in.
Butcher.
Oh my
On the
God!
outside, they're gonna be hunting him down, playing inside of the door, but now too many people coming right at you. He's gonna be taken out of here. Respawner gonna be brought up once more for X Fatal, and it looks like they want to keep taking this fight. Here comes FLNE from behind, not gonna be expected by Shyvana's. Sprayed
Ooh.
down as well, but the revenge is coming real quick. The pay finds him. He's gonna be going in for a little bit of loot before he tries to take that fight, and of course, now that he is aware that the backup is coming, try and take that fight. Now 2v1 Morty trying to come back and try and save his fallen comrades. Now FLN4 might be a little bit too late here because they're coming down one after the other. Butcher spraying down from below. The first floor is not enough. It's gonna be 2v1. Stowing
Oh no!
taken down. No fight, no foul, no harm as well. X Fatal just come in with a fatality, bringing us down to 8 squads.
X Fatal charge in with a might as FLN4 has been eliminated on this final game tonight, as we are still heading onto the later stage of the game. Only 8 more squad remaining. Squad number 1 and squad number 8 trying to grapple on this position, but there's a big problem. There's another spoiler. Squad number 13 is here.
The actual risks now associated with the spot of Psycho. He gets sprayed down with the EMP and the flamethrower follow up from 1 MWT. The Blazing Infantry is too good. Now he finds a way out, gets his way, but it's not gonna be enough. He can't get cover, and the rest of 1 MWT follow up on that fight. They have so much vision across the area. You do not want to walk here in Motel because right now it is their home, and they're not gonna let go anytime soon.
Yep. And right now, Motel has been a stronghold here for the 3 squads. The only problem is that the squad number 5, the one who manages to get into that position, is having a hard time taking care of it, since 4 of the squads remaining on this game would be a problem coming in. Squad number 1, Modern, alone by himself. All of his teammates is down, but the squad number 15, it seems like he is driving to his death sentence,
Oh,
as
boy.
this car will be exploding anytime soon. Not much of an armor, not much of a boost to him. At the same time, squad number 5 member who is coming after phased.
He finds his way out. Barely
did.
alive right now, and the fight's gonna be going on elsewhere. It's just a full-on skirmish here happening between the teams. Don't even know where to look right now, but of course DDVO are gonna be coming in with a couple of revives. Good news for them when it comes down to the late game, because they do have their numbers back up. But the problem for FaZe is he's been removed so far from the rest of his team. Gonna have to play the rat here. He needs to find the way in the zone without having to expose his position here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile though, got Peanut with the gunboat trying to take a long range fight as well, with the rocket tarantula coming in. U10, the rest of Maniac circling
Oh.
around like a bunch of sharks because Mando's getting shot at like it's nobody's business. The patience for Maniac here, they don't want to activate the fight too early.
Though squad number 5 might be in the middle of chaotic situation. The only thing that they have right now is this good position on the middle of the motel, but every single member of squad number 12 and squad number 8 is scrambling to get in,
Oh my
trying
God,
to
here
tear
comes
them
Maniac.
apart.
three squads now gonna be struggling for control over Motel. Maniac at the very top. One MWT here in the first floor. It's like everyone's taking their own small part of the base. Now Russ with the Divulge being brought out. They have been exposed to the absolute gravity to make it worse. Getting shot down and burned from the ground. The Jays are on fire right now, but it comes in with the movement and they get wiped out. One MWT are gone. They are deleted.
They are deleted indeed. I mean, so much of the situation. This zone actually really hurt right now. It's a painful
Oh
place
my
to
God.
be in, but this absolute gravity is a bigger problem. They're trying to heal himself here, Rookie. Seems like a veteran with how he handled that situation. Gaining that armor, trying to live off with his life, even if it's the only one remaining for his team who's inside the motel. One member is outside, but he
Oh my
only have
God.
that level 2 armor. I think he cannot help his teammate right now.
Yeah, no, there's no way for him to get out here. They're separated and they're isolated as well, because if they choose to move a little too far outside, Maniac will see them, and now they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do you want to find your teammate? Do you want to stay alive? Do you play the rat? Or do you reunite later? There's so many problems here in the plan for DR1M, because Maniac is throwing a wrench into the cogworks for them. Problem.
Yeah, this is what's good about the team of Maniac. They know how to play their position. They know there's still one member inside, and they have that strategy wherein they divide and conquer every part of map that they see. And knowing that there's still enemies here, they are not trying to be aggressive and try to fight them off. What they do is they try to wait for the enemy to come out, because even if you try to out-heal the damage every single time, you won't have enough bandage pack to survive every single
good
hit.
Lord. Not looking good here for Rookie as he's tunnel vision here with a blinding mark. Maniac has him surrounded and then they take him down. DR1M stuck with only one person left here as Maniac taking full control of the zone on the inside. Now, I don't know how Rookie's gonna get out of this, because and if you walk into Maniac right now, they have 4 vehicles and so much firepower that you do not want to find yourself in those crosshairs right now. And it's worse as well. With the zone closing in like this, it just gets more and more painful. At this point, it feels like 1,000 knives to your skin, because you get hit by 5 HP with every tick, and after this closing, it's gonna be 15 as well. I don't know how he's gonna stay alive, but he's gonna try
Oh,
his
no.
best. Maniac taking the space in the middle of Carnival, just on the edge of the zone. They're gonna be pushed together sometime soon, but at least right now we have some time to question what Notorious's plan really is.
Yeah, though the Maniac have that upper ground here, the only problem is that not much of a cover could actually help him survive this. Even if the position would be great, this is a high risk, high reward situation for him. Every single member of the squad number 15 is on the mountain, and they can see that vision even if it's trying to hide here. Peanut, on the other hand, he knows someone's in there trying to out-heal the damage, but you know, you cannot just out-heal it every single time. Even if Peanut is trying to play with his crosshair, look at him. He knows what's up. And right now, will the team of Maniac go back to back here? Squad 12. Seems like they are on the very good position right here. Still waiting, trying to bait out some enemies before they go for a rotate.
How does Peanut know?
Yeah, that's the biggest question right now. He just turned around and just pointed on the tree.
What is this behavior? But anyway, yeah. He's been gate kept from the zone for way too long, and well, like we said, it gets more and more painful with every passing second. Now Maniac try and move forward with squad number 15 holding it off. Have to find a way to get yourselves inside of the zone, because squad number 12 is slowly closing in, but they're not willing to give away this space. Demise waiting for the right time to strike a Notorious on the other side. It's a 3-way standoff right now around Iris Ranch.
Now, circle. The zone is shrinking bit by bit as the time passed by. This is actually the ticking time bomb right now. Who will win next as the 10 more people remaining here? 3 more squads. Squad 12 is right here, but squad 13 and squad 15 will be having a bit of a collision right here. If this happens anytime soon, it will be a chaotic entrance for the both of them.
Yeah, gonna be a real chaotic as well here. Got Peanut on the very end. I don't know how he takes these shots from this kind of distance, but man, Notorious have a problem on their hands because, man, they don't even know where those shots are coming from. The amount of damage being done with the defender in that range, Maniac, gonna be a gigantic distraction for Notorious because with this long-range goal that they're taking, the hands of Peanut, everyone else has the opening to move forward. Here comes Demise. The outside, Zion's down as well. That's going to be 3 people still alive for Notorious as they try and close it in. But on the other side as well, DDV, it's going to be a 3-way showdown.
Ooh.
Now, Hillary G with the usage of the EMP gets rid of the remaining members here. Maniac, 2v1 with the die balls being brought out. Hillary G trying to stay alive inside of the building here with a hologram guide. Now, the blazing infantry being brought out here as well. I don't know how G-Boy is still alive, but he is. The tunnel vision trying to get him out of the way as he can't fight back right now. The flamethrower taking them down, burning them to the ground. DDVO walk away. And Maniac is
1v1. It's a 1v1 situation, my guy. As squad number 15 and squad number 13, the only one remaining on this game, but squad number 15 can still go for a revive, but I think it's just too dangerous for him to do so as the circle is continuously shrinking. Who will win this duel between these two players?
The question of not who, but when. When will the fight happen? When will they meet? Because Tekashi on the outside with Hillary G trying to pilot this flamethrower means that he can't take the shots from a long range. So Tekashi, of course, is gonna try to hunt him down. Now it's a question of patience. It's a question of who will pull the trigger first. I think he's trying to bait out the reaction. Here comes Hillary G. Coming in from right behind, the White Dwarf coming in huge, but the burn, the fire coming in the hands of Hillary G, sending him all the way to hell, and DDVO are the winners of map number 3.
Really careful on how he played it out. Only 2 members on their team surviving that as DDVO, the one who is victorious. They have been the second placer, third placer for so many times, and right now they managed to win it out all by themselves. Even if the team of Maniac and team of Demise, the ones who've been really dangerously faced on this game, they still managed to win it out. Top 1 on to this third game, the final game of this evening.
Yeah, nice and clean. Of course, it was a very hard fought battle here between all the teams, and of course, with everything that's been going on, the utilities, and a little change in the meta as well.
Yeah.
You can see the Maggies having to change behavior here, but well, more or less been a really interesting time tonight here in the Naos Community Nights Farlight 84 scrims that happens every Thursday. And well, this wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. First of which, of course, is Mary Mart, which is your one-stop shop for all your grocery, cosmetic, and pharmaceutical needs. You can visit them at marymartwholesale.com, which also they do have same-day delivery.
Yep. And we also have MTech. If you have a consistent aim and find the perfect grip, well, MTech has you covered with a MTech Levi. Hashtag dominate the competition with MTech. More information at mtechshop.com.
And of course, if you do want to get your Naos team jackets and jerseys, go ahead and check out Delta. They are a sportswear brand that are local, and you can go ahead and check out their website, deltasportswear.com.ph, where you can find, of course, the latest Naos gear, including this hoodie that I'm wearing right now.
Looking really good, looking really comfortable. And with that hoodie, I know you can stay safe just like Hotel 101. Hashtag stay safe, stay happy with Hotel 101. Make a booking today at hotel101manila.com.ph.
And for you guys out there, in case you guys want to catch more action, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Of course, we know that there's only 24% of viewers that are subscribed, so go ahead and click that bell right there rather, because you don't want to miss any of the content that Naos is cooking up sometime soon. Of course, that does also include Dominator, the Dominator Valorant tournament, with a whopping 101,101 peso grand prize, which is going to be real interesting. It's going to be coming soon. And if you want to sign up, go ahead and check out the details in the description below. But that's going to be it for us. It's me, Joshua, here with Chaos Black, sending off the rest of this broadcast. Farlight 84 scrimmages coming in from Naos. We do have more coming next week and the week after that, so don't forget to go ahead and join the Discord channel, get your role so you can join the action next time. But for us, it's gonna be a good night.